Hello everyone. So now we are going to look at problem number 39 of chapter Simple Harmonic Motion. In this question, it is given that there is a big curve, circular part of a circular curve, that is arc, which is suppose that arc is given like that. Now there is a spherical ball. There is spherical ball which is kept at the bottom. Now, this spherical ball, this is a solid sphere. So, this spherical ball, here it is given that it is of mass m and radius r. Rolls without slipping on a rough concave surface of radius r. So, it has a radius of r. So, this radius is r. It makes small oscillation about the lowest point. Find the time period. So suppose it is performing a small oscillations at the lowest point. So it is here. Suppose this is the amplitude. Suppose this is the amplitude here, and this is performing an oscillation with respect to this mean position to and fro. Suppose at an angle theta, we'll write the dynamics of it. So what is happening that suppose this is performing a simple harmonic motion in this direction with respect to this is mean position. So what is happening that with respect to this point O also it is performing simple harmonic motion with small amplitude theta. Now we'll consider with respect to this point, suppose the acceleration is alpha, angular speed is omega, and it is not it is doing a pure rolling. It means it is moving with respect to its own center of mass. The acceleration is a. Suppose this is omega dash. Now, and alpha dash. What we will do, that we will try to write the net torque or net alpha as a function of some multiplication into theta. Alpha is equal to k into theta. Then we'll try to write alpha as minus omega square theta, and then once we get omega, we can get the time period of this small oscillation. So what we will do, that we'll write energy at some particular time. Why? Because we know that in an SHM energy is constant. So suppose it is at a height of h. Suppose this is the height. So this height will become, if this radius is r minus r. Why? Because this radius is r. So this is going to be, let it be L. So this is going to be L cos theta. So this is going to be L minus L cos theta. So that is the h. If we consider this point as a reference level for gravitational potential energy, it means gravitational potential energy at this point is 0. So the total energy of the solid sphere at that point is total potential energy m g into h, that is L into 1 minus cos theta, plus kinetic energy half mv square into 1 plus 2 by 5. Why? Because let us consider it as a solid sphere. So this is the translational and rotational kinetic energy. So this is the energy. Now we'll try to write it other way. So if the speed of the center of mass is v, so this v can be written as omega into L. Omega into L. So omega is with respect to this. So this same E can be written as mg into L 1 minus cos theta plus m omega square L square by 2 7 by 5. Now differentiate this E with respect to theta. So E is constant, so dE by d theta is equal to 0. So this will become 0, cos theta will become sin theta. So mgl into sin theta plus this m omega ml square 7 by 5 ml square. Okay, so omega by 1 by 2 omega square is equal to 2 omega into d omega by d theta is equal to 0. So this will be, okay, if omega is this, so omega into L dash L. Okay, that is fine. That is also fine. Or yes, this is also fine. So this will become 0. So m will get cancelled out. 1L and 1L will become cancelled out. This 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. So we'll write omega d omega by d theta is equal to acceleration. So we'll write omega d omega by d theta is equal to minus 5g by 7L. L is r minus r. Now this omega in between d theta by dt and d omega, sorry dt, this is d omega by d theta is equal to minus 5g by 7 r minus r. There is sin theta also, sin theta. Now this d theta will cancel out, so d omega by dt is equal to alpha is equal to minus 5g upon 7 r minus r into sin theta. If this theta is small, so it is going to become 5g upon 7 into r minus r into theta. So now we have omega square, that is this thing. So this is, so time period will become 2 pi root under 7 r minus r upon 5g. So what is the concept here? That we know that the energy for an SHM is going to be constant. So I have written energy at any point, and I have just differentiated that energy and make it to 0. Then I have got a relationship between alpha and theta. From here I have got angular acceleration, I have got time period or omega.